Good afternoon everybody. I'm here on Thrunton Long Crag and I'm going to have a quick 4-hour session. But, as you can see, it's blowy and bright, but we'll see if we can get a few fish anyway. I was up last night, it was good sport, it was similar conditions, not as blowy, but for all there wasn't fish moving, the fish would come up, so we'll see if we'll play a ball tonight. Alright, so we're all tackled up. I'm just going to approach it with a dry fly and I'm just going to fish all the way along the road bank here. I'm just going to fish it all the way along, just where the ripple's touching the water, and I'm going to approach it with a beetle, I think, to start with. I had quite a bit of success with a beetle last night. Had quite a few fish last night, to be fair. I had a lot of fish on CDC, F-flies as well, but I had some good fish on the beetle. A few on the daddy, but the better fish seem to come to the beetle, so I'm going to approach it with a beetle. And I'm just going to fish straight through, 6 pound, and 6 pound Rio and fluorocarbon, and I'm just going to see how it goes with that. But I might have to taper it down, but when it's blowy like this, they're usually not as picky, but we'll see how it goes anyway, and we might have to change things up. But I'm just going to start and fish it just short. There's weed bed runs all the way along. I'm just going to fish the edge of all that and see how we'll get on. Gin clear the water. I don't know if you can see from the camera, but there's a few fish swimming past. It's been the odd one moving when I've been tackling up, so I'm just going to fish this. I'm going to fish all the way along the road bank, and I'm going to keep moving and keep covering water. And I'm just going to fish on the edge of the flat, just where the rough stuff's hitting the water, and see if we can put a few fish in the net for you. A couple of fish there, so I think I'll just get down on my honkers. There we go. There we go. It's just knowing where the fish are patrolling and stand well back. You'll get chances. It's just about being patient, but that didn't take long. There's a lot of people get put off by the wind, and it looks a good fish actually. You can see it under the water there. There's a lot of people get put off for the fishing dries when it's windy, but the fish are always looking up. That's not a bad fish. Quite a bit of weed, so you've just got to put up with it, but where there's weed there's fish, as there's plenty of food source in the weed. But it means all your fishing's at short range as well, which is good, and you get a lot of sight fishing as well. And I was sight fishing last night, and that was how I got most of my fish, seeing fish with the Polaroids on and casting to them. Seen a goldie come past there as well. Hopefully we can get him. I had a couple of goldies last night. I don't have pull in this gin clear water. Here we go. we go. Nice fish, nice fat fish. We'll get him sorted and we'll get him back. Lovely condition. Absolutely belter. There he goes. There's another one there as well. You can see them with the glasses in. You can see that fish with the glasses. So just moving up and down the bank, as I said I was going to do, just cover the water. I'm going to go looking for the fish rather than they come to me. And it's easy fishing. I'm just going to go up and down the road bank here and just fish over the edge of the weed beds and the drop off, because these fish know on this wind that they're just going to have a look at anything that's on the top, and if it's sitting right they'll eat it. Yeah, it's quite a warm wind that night, to be fair. There's been a few people on. I think I've got the place to myself at the minute. A few on the top lake, but that means I can cover a lot of bank anyway. That's good. There's a fish. There we go. Oh, he's off. Bit of snatch and grab there. Loads of fish. They're just looking at anything on the surface. That's fishing lovely, that. That last one I missed there, when I hooked it and it come off, that one just pulled to the hands, as you saw. The beetle was fishing perfect, subsurface, flat in the film, and it's just come up and nailed it. And there's actually quite a few fish moving further out as well. It's sitting lovely there. There's a fish, just under it. That's him. Fish number 2. Let's just go mental in the net. And as you can see, he was full of beans in the net. Off you go. It's important that you don't rush them back this time of the year. So I've got myself behind this cluster of flowers here. There's a nice little flat spot just on this side of it where the wind's missing. There's a little bit of shelter, and there's a few fish coming upwind, and they're going back round and back downwind. So I fancy my chances just off here. There's a one slightly further out in the rougher water. There's quite a few moving quite far out, to be fair. That looks like it's on the money. There we go. Saw that one coming. Shot all the way along that ledge there when I hooked it, and it's off. A bit of a snatch and grab off the top. It's a bit of a lottery if you're going to get them in on these small hooks, especially in these blustery conditions, but I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to probably go to a bigger fly, and I might put a daddy on, and I think in these conditions I think you might get more fish looking at it, but it might just be a case of trying to work out how they want it. But on this sort of wind, it's a strong easterly blowing, but there is a lot of fish along this ledge, and as I said before, the fly life, anything getting blown on the water is hitting here, and the fish know that, and they're coming along the ledge and they're just taking a chance and having a go at it. But I think I'll put a daddy on and see if they'll eat one of them. That's him. Oh, that's a nice fish. Quite a few fish in this area. Strong easterly on now, and it's swung round, so there's a lot of fish upwind. There's a one, and I'm just watching them off this shelf down here. There's quite a bit of weed, so I've just got to take my chances when I hook them, like. But there's a few fish in this flat water, and they're eating everything that's coming on the water. There we go. Daddy in there somewhere. Off he goes. So like I was saying before, there's a lot of fish upwind in this flat water where the wind's hitting the water, and it's gusting along this ledge all the way along the road bank. But I'm fishing upwind. You can see there's a few fish moving, and the fish are just patrolling up and down the shelf. There's a nice fish there, and they're just eating anything that hits the water. So I've used the daddy, as I said before, it was blowy, so it's a bigger profile fly to pull the fish up, and it's a size 12. It's not too big, so they're actually taking it, they're not messing on with it. But we'll keep going and we'll see if we can get a few more. There's a goldie there, I'll have a go at him. There's a few more fish showing anyway, which is good, but we'll get cracking and see if we can get some more. There we go. Got a nice wind knot in my line there as well. We'll get him sorted and we'll get him back. Well, that's another fish to the daddy. Off he goes. Mind that temperature's just dropped. Wind's still gusting, quite a bit of easterly there now, but the fish are still there, like they're still having a look. There's no need to fish too small in this wind. It's not really putting the fish off. So that's why I changed from the beetle. Better hookups as well, with a bigger hook, size 12. And I'm just using 6 pound fluorocarbon straight through, Rio Fluoro Effects. That light's just changed as well, so I cannot really see the fish swimming past now. go. Just turned on it there, I think. Nice fish. Off he goes. So as you saw, I'm just fishing short behind these reeds here, and there's a lot of fish coming in there, mopping up, and the daddy's the profile of the daddy's bringing them up nice. No need to fish small when they're hitting it like this. And I'm just fishing 6 pound fluorocarbon straight through. Go. It's another one there to the daddy. Off he goes. Well, I'm going to call it a day. It's starting to spit with rain, and I've forgot my jacket, and I don't fancy getting soaking, so I'm going to call it a day. Anyway, we've had fish. We've had quite a few fish, to be fair, in these conditions. It just shows on an easterly and on a swirly wind you can still get plenty fish. You've just got to fish in the right areas. So I've been fishing where the wind's hitting the water, and the fish have been patrolling along the ledges all the way along the road bank here, and they've been coming up and having a look at stuff on the surface and eating it. If they're liking the look of it, they're having it. And as you can see from the footage, we've had a few fish. We've had plenty of chances as well, but anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'm going to get myself away now, and we'll see you in the next one.